At the quiet hour of dawn, across countless American kitchens and bakeries, the familiar aroma of fresh bread begins to fill the air. It's a simple pleasure, often taken for granted. Yet, behind every golden crust and soft crumb lies an epic journey, a journey that starts hundreds, sometimes thousands, of miles away, in vast fields of golden wheat. It's a story of meticulous planning, cutting-edge technology, and the tireless work of individuals who ensure this fundamental food staple reliably reaches our tables, week after week, year after year. Deep within the heart of America's grain belt stands an industrial marvel, a heartland mill. It's not just a facility, it's a living testament to human ingenuity and scale. Sprawling across hundreds of acres, its towering silos pierce the sky, guardians of the nation's wheat supply. Every day, this colossal operation processes enough grain to produce flour for millions upon millions of loaves of bread, pastries, and pasta. This is where raw agricultural bounty is transformed into a refined ingredient, a critical link in our food system. The placement of the Heartland Mill is no accident. Strategically located amidst the fertile plains of the Midwest, it sits at the nexus of agricultural abundance. This region, often called the breadbasket of America, provides an endless supply of high-quality wheat varieties essential for baking. Proximity to these farms minimizes transportation costs and ensures a fresh, consistent raw material supply. It's a symbiotic relationship, where the mill thrives on the farmer's harvest and in turn, offers a vital market for their produce. At the helm of this monumental operation is Sarah Jenkins, the mill manager. Her day begins long before most, orchestrating a symphony of machinery and human effort. Sarah carries the weight of ensuring efficiency, quality, and the sheer volume of output. For her, the mill isn't just a factory, it's a vital artery of the nation's food supply. She walks the vast floors with purpose, her ear always attuned to the hum of the machines, her eyes scanning for any deviation from the precise standards she upholds. 3 states away, under the vast Kansas sky, Farmer John Miller stands amidst his golden fields. His family has been cultivating wheat for 4 generations, their lives intrinsically tied to the rhythm of the seasons. The wheat he grows is destined for the Heartland Mill, a promise made months ago. For John, each stalk represents not just his livelihood, but a commitment to quality that underpins the entire food chain. The success of the mill, and ultimately the bread on your table, rests heavily on the diligence and care of farmers like him. That summer, the Midwest experienced unpredictable weather patterns. A late spring frost threatened the young wheat, followed by periods of intense drought. Farmer John faced agonizing decisions, balancing traditional knowledge with modern agricultural science. The quality of the harvest, from protein content to moisture levels, is profoundly affected by these variables. It's a high-stakes gamble every year, where natural forces dictate much of the outcome, directly impacting the raw material that will eventually flow into the Heartland Mill. Weeks later, a convoy of trucks, heavy with the season's bounty, converges on the Heartland Mill. Each truck represents a farmer's hard work, a critical delivery that must meet stringent quality standards. The sheer volume of grain arriving daily is staggering, a continuous flow that never ceases. Giant weigh stations determine the exact load, while automated samplers extract portions for immediate analysis. This initial receiving process is the mill's first line of defense, ensuring that only the best wheat enters its sophisticated system. Inside the mill's state-of-the-art laboratory, David Chen, the head miller, meticulously oversees the incoming wheat samples. With over 2 decades of experience, David is a master of grain. His team conducts a battery of tests: moisture content, protein levels, gluten strength, and absence of foreign materials. These aren't just academic exercises, they are vital diagnostics that determine how each batch of wheat will be processed. Any deviation can impact the final flour's baking performance, making David's role pivotal in maintaining the mill's renowned consistency. Once approved, the wheat embarks on its transformative journey. The very first stage is cleaning, a surprisingly complex process. Powerful aspiration systems remove dust and light impurities, while vibrating screens and scourers separate stones, chaff, and other foreign materials. Magnets even catch tiny metallic particles. This meticulous cleaning isn't just about purity, it protects the delicate milling machinery from damage. Any debris could compromise the entire system, highlighting the importance of this foundational step. After cleaning, the wheat undergoes conditioning, a crucial step often overlooked. Here, a precise amount of water is added to the kernels, and they are left to rest in conditioning bins for a carefully timed period. This process toughens the outer bran layer, making it easier to separate, and mellows the inner endosperm, allowing for more efficient grinding. It's a delicate balance, a hydration ritual that prepares the grain for the precise mechanical forces it will soon encounter, optimizing for maximum flour yield and quality. The conditioned wheat is now ready for the heart of the mill, the brake system. Here, the grain passes between large, corrugated steel rollers rotating at different speeds. These rollers don't pulverize, they gently shear and crack the wheat kernels open, scraping the starchy endosperm from the bran. It's a series of breaks, typically 4 to 5, each progressively opening the kernel further. The goal is not yet flour, but to liberate the valuable endosperm, minimizing damage to the bran and germ. Immediately after each break, the crushed material is sent to vast, multi-deck sifting machines called plant sifters. These enormous oscillating boxes contain dozens of fine mesh screens, each designed to separate particles by size. The larger bran flakes are removed, while the smaller endosperm fragments, along with some fine flour, pass through. This iterative process of breaking and sifting is crucial, gradually isolating the pure white endosperm from the less desirable components, refining the product with each pass. The purified endosperm fragments, often called middlings, are then directed to the reduction rolls. Unlike the brake rolls, these are smooth, porcelain or steel rollers, set extremely close together. Their purpose is to finely grind the middlings into flour. Again, this is not a single step, but a series of progressive reductions, each grinding finer than the last. The precision here is paramount, too coarse, and it's not flour, too fine, and it can damage gluten quality. It's a ballet of pressure and speed. Between each reduction, another critical piece of equipment comes into play, the purifiers. These machines use air currents and vibrating screens to further separate any remaining light bran particles or germ fragments from the endosperm. This step dramatically improves the whiteness and purity of the flour, which is a key quality metric for many applications. It's a final polishing, ensuring that what proceeds to the next reduction stage is as clean and refined as possible, maximizing the quality of the finished product. Modern milling, while efficient, removes the bran and germ, which contain valuable nutrients. To address this, most commercial flour produced at the Heartland Mill undergoes enrichment. Precise quantities of B vitamins, niacin, riboflavin, thiamine, folic acid, and iron are added back, restoring the nutritional profile. This mandated public health measure ensures that flour remains a nutrient-dense food, contributing significantly to the health of millions. It's a vital step, balancing tradition with contemporary nutritional science. One of the mill's greatest challenges is ensuring absolute consistency, batch after batch, week after week. Wheat from different farms, even different fields, can vary slightly. To counter this, the various streams of milled flour are carefully blended in massive mixing silos. Computer-controlled systems precisely combine different flour types and grinds to achieve the exact specifications required by clients, whether it's for bread, cakes, or pasta. This blending guarantees that a baker in California receives the same quality flour as one in New York. From the blending silos, the finished flour descends into the packaging lines. For retail consumers, automated machines fill, seal, and label thousands of bags an hour. From small, family-sized packs to larger commercial bags, precision scales ensure accurate weight. The speed and efficiency of these lines are breathtaking, a ballet of robotics and conveyors, designed to meet the demands of supermarkets and home bakers alike. Every bag represents the culmination of countless processes, ready for its journey to a kitchen near you. Beyond retail, the Heartland Mill is a primary supplier for industrial bakeries and food manufacturers nationwide. For these massive clients, flour isn't packaged in bags, but in bulk. Gigantic tanker trucks and dedicated railcars are filled directly from the mill's silos. Each week, hundreds of these vehicles depart, carrying millions of pounds of flour to feed the country's insatiable demand for baked goods. It's a logistical masterpiece, requiring meticulous scheduling and coordination to ensure timely deliveries across vast distances. The relentless pace of the mill means machinery operates 24/7. This continuous operation puts immense strain on every component, from the smallest gears to the largest rollers. A dedicated team of engineers and technicians works around the clock, performing preventative maintenance and responding to any unexpected issues. Their expertise is crucial. Even a minor breakdown can halt production, impacting the entire supply chain. Their vigilance ensures that the mill's intricate network of machines remains in peak condition, a quiet but essential service. While automation handles much of the heavy lifting, the human element remains irreplaceable. From Sarah Jenkins' strategic oversight to David Chen's precise adjustments, and the hands-on work of the maintenance crews, every person contributes to the mill's success. These skilled professionals understand the nuances of grain, machinery, and logistics in ways no algorithm can replicate. Their collective experience, problem-solving abilities, and dedication form the true backbone of the Heartland Mill, driving its incredible output and consistent quality. David Chen, the head miller, embodies this dedication. For him, milling is an art as much as a science. He can tell by feel and smell if a batch of flour is perfectly milled, a skill honed over decades. David meticulously monitors sensor readings, adjusting roller gaps by fractions of a millimeter, ensuring the wheat is ground to exact specifications. His commitment to precision directly impacts the baking performance of every bag and bulk delivery, ensuring bakers across the country can trust the Heartland Mill's flour implicitly. In the control room, the mill's heartbeat is palpable. Giant screens display real-time data from hundreds of sensors positioned throughout the facility. Operators monitor grain flow, temperature, pressure, and machine performance. Any anomaly triggers an immediate alert, allowing for swift intervention. This blend of cutting-edge automation and human oversight ensures maximum efficiency and minimal waste. It's a testament to how modern technology amplifies human capability, keeping the mill running smoothly, day and night. 3 weeks after a new wheat variety arrived from a specific region, Sarah Jenkins pores over performance analytics. Data-driven decisions are fundamental to the mill's success. Every stage of production, from initial grain intake to final packaging, generates vast amounts of data. This information is meticulously analyzed to identify efficiencies, pinpoint potential bottlenecks, and continually refine processes. It's a continuous feedback loop that allows Sarah and her team to optimize every aspect of the milling operation, always striving for improvement. The Heartland Mill isn't content to rest on its laurels. Innovation is a constant pursuit. Engineers collaborate with R&D teams to test new milling technologies, explore alternative grain varieties, and develop more sustainable practices. From energy-efficient machinery to advanced quality control sensors, every investment aims to enhance both capacity and environmental stewardship. It ensures the mill remains at the forefront of the industry, capable of meeting evolving consumer demands and adapting to future challenges. Operating at this scale comes with significant environmental responsibility. The Heartland Mill has invested heavily in sustainable practices. This includes optimizing energy consumption, recycling byproducts like bran and germ into animal feed, and implementing advanced dust collection systems to maintain air quality. Water usage is carefully monitored and minimized. These efforts reflect a commitment not just to efficiency, but to being a responsible steward of the environment, recognizing that their operations have a broader impact beyond their walls. The mill's impact extends far beyond the food supply chain. It's a significant economic anchor for the surrounding rural communities. Hundreds of direct employees find stable, skilled work within its walls, while thousands more depend on it indirectly: farmers, truckers, equipment suppliers, and local businesses. The wages earned and taxes paid ripple through the regional economy, supporting families and fueling local growth. The Heartland Mill is a powerful engine of prosperity, vital to the health of its community. Every Friday morning, Sarah Jenkins reviews the week's output. The target is always ambitious: to produce over 10 million pounds of flour. This isn't just a number, it represents a commitment to bakeries, food manufacturers, and millions of households. Meaning this target requires perfect synchronization from field to finished product. The pressure is immense, but the team, under Sarah and David's leadership, is acutely aware of the national reliance on their output. It's a weekly test of their collective expertise and resilience. Suddenly, a red alert flashes in the control room. A sensor indicates an unusual moisture reading in a batch of flour from a newly installed reduction roller. The alarm triggers an immediate investigation. David Chen is notified instantly, his decades of experience telling him that even a minor deviation could compromise an entire shipment, potentially costing the mill hundreds of thousands of dollars and damaging its reputation. The stakes are high, and the clock is ticking to diagnose and rectify the problem before further production is affected. David and his team quickly descend to the floor where the faulty reading originated. They meticulously inspect the new roller, checking alignment, temperature, and any potential blockages. Sarah joins them, providing support and coordinating logistics. After careful examination, they discover a tiny, almost imperceptible misalignment in the roller gap, causing localized condensation. It's a minute flaw, but with the immense pressure and friction, it had begun to impact the flour. The problem highlights the incredibly fine tolerances within the mill. Working efficiently, the maintenance crew, guided by David's expertise, swiftly recalibrates the roller. The process takes less than an hour, minimizing downtime. The affected flour batch is diverted for reprocessing, ensuring no substandard product leaves the mill. This swift resolution is a testament to the mill's robust protocols and the seamless teamwork between operations, quality control, and maintenance. The mill's heartbeat, temporarily irregular, quickly returns to its steady, powerful rhythm, a crisis averted by vigilance and collaboration. The numbers behind the Heartland Mill are truly staggering. Each week, it processes over 200,000 bushels of wheat, translating into roughly 10 million pounds of finished flour. That's enough flour to bake approximately 20 million loaves of bread, or over 150 million cookies. This immense output doesn't just satisfy demand, it's a driving force for countless bakeries, pizzerias, and food manufacturers across the nation, forming the foundation of countless meals and culinary delights, an indispensable part of America's diet. From the moment it leaves the Heartland Mill, that flour travels far and wide. It lands in small artisanal bakeries crafting sourdough loaves, in massive factories baking sandwich bread for school lunches, and in commercial kitchens whipping up pasta or pizza dough. It reaches your local grocery store, packaged for home baking. The mill's vast distribution network ensures that geographic distance is no barrier to accessing fresh, high-quality flour, making it a truly national provider, connecting farming communities to urban centers. The journey of wheat from a sun-drenched field to the flour in your pantry is often unseen, yet it is one of the most fundamental processes in our modern world. The Heartland Mill stands as a powerful symbol of this intricate connection, a bridge between agriculture and sustenance. It represents the quiet determination of farmers like John, the scientific precision of experts like David, and the strategic vision of leaders like Sarah. Their collective efforts ensure the availability of one of humanity's oldest and most vital foods. Looking ahead, the Heartland Mill continues to evolve. As consumer preferences shift towards specialty grains, organic options, and diverse flour types, the mill is investing in research and adapting its processes. The demand for gluten-free alternatives in ancient grains presents new challenges and opportunities. The future of milling is not just about quantity, but about versatility and quality, ensuring that this essential industry remains responsive to a changing world, always ready to meet the evolving tastes of the nation. So, the next time you slice into a fresh loaf of bread, or sprinkle flour into a recipe, take a moment to consider the immense journey it has made. From the individual kernels cultivated by a farmer, through the high-tech precision of the Heartland Mill, guided by dedicated people like Sarah and David, to your kitchen table. It's a daily miracle of industry, agriculture, and human dedication, ensuring that the staff of life continues to nourish and delight millions, every single week.